Previously on X-Men.
Soda? Thank you.
I don't want to be vegan because it rots the brain, it rots your teeth, it makes your hair fall out, it makes you delusional.
That's right. He can't be vegan because it rots the brain.
We all know those people that derive their confidence from being a know-it-all. À-bas-le-ciel. À-bas-le-ciel. I have no idea. I've even tried to look this up to find out what it means, and it's still kind of confusing to me. And it makes it really hard to find his channel, but I'll link it in the description. I've been watching him lately, and he makes a lot of really great points. He's a very smart guy. I think he's been a vegan for getting close to, probably a decade. And to me, I don't know how old he is, maybe in his 40s or something. He looks well. I mean, he looks like his brain is functioning. He looks like he's able to, put on weight and to maintain his health and whatnot.
Nikocado Avocado claims he can't be vegan because a vegan diet will rot his brain. I'm not gloating. I'm not glad about it. It's a sad, strange irony that Nikocado is telling you that a vegan diet will rot his brain, when, as it just so happens, we know it is a high cholesterol diet like the one he's on that will really impair your brain function.
All I'm saying is that was intellectually dishonest, because there's no scientific evidence that shows the closer to zero cholesterol you intake, the better off your brain function will be. As a matter of fact, it seems to be a lot of the opposite.
You could actually link the 3 or 4 claims she makes against me there as having something quite peculiar in common. Self-selected ignorance, intentional obscurity. Yes, she just can't figure out how to pronounce the name of my channel. You could find out with one Google search. She just can't figure out what the name of my YouTube channel means. You could find that out with one Google search. She just can't find any scientific evidence that there's a relationship between dietary cholesterol and Alzheimer's disease, between dietary cholesterol and cognitive decline, loss of brain function, impaired memory, impaired brain function. She just couldn't do the one Google search to find, say, one source, like the one you see on screen now. I have the summary on the right-hand side there. Past studies found that a high cholesterol diet equals the loss of working memory in mice. These people did some original research, and their study found the same thing. High dietary fat/cholesterol elicits Alzheimer's disease-like cognitive impairment in mice. Okay, let's just pretend this is the only scientific evidence I have. It's actually obvious, even if you just read this abstract, that it's not the only evidence. This is just one more brick in the wall of an enormous corpus of scientific evidence on this topic. But I'm sorry, you accused me of being intellectually dishonest. You made the claim that there is absolutely no scientific evidence for my position, and you made that claim, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, on the basis of the fact that you couldn't be bothered to do a 5-second Google search to find the answer to this question, the same way you couldn't do a 5-second Google search to find out what the meaning of my channel's name is. Yeah, this is a recurring pattern.
All I'm saying is that was intellectually dishonest, because there's no scientific evidence that shows the closer to zero cholesterol you intake, the better off your brain function will be. As a matter of fact, it seems to be a lot of the opposite.
Look, guys, the difference between the modern era and the Dark Ages is this. It's just this skeptical, open-minded, questioning attitude linked very loosely and imperfectly to the scientific method. As unconvincing as this evidence I'm presenting you with on screen might seem, like reading this abstract, reading this scientific study, it might not seem compelling and convincing to you in the same way that an anecdote about your friend who cured their acne by giving up a vegan diet and starting to eat chicken eggs or something. Oh, that may seem very emotionally moving. It may seem very convincing. It may seem very compelling. But you know, that way lies the road to the Dark Ages. And it's very important to recognize that some people here and now in the 21st century still have that fundamentally irrational, fundamentally magical mentality. And it is that mentality that defined the Dark Ages. The Dark Ages didn't end when somebody turned the lights on. The Dark Ages ended when people found it unbelievable, found it impossible to believe all the things our ancestors were so willing to believe. You know, things just like this.
I raise for meat. Everything is for meat. Everything.
You've got llamas, you sell lion meat?
Yes.
You sell water buffalo. What
Yes.
else do you have?
Alligator to zebra, everything.
A to Z, alligator to zebra.
Yes.
A lot of exotic meats you're selling. Armadillo, alligator, you've got guinea fowl, you've got llamas and water buffalo
Yes.
and ostrich.
Peacocks.
And peacock. If I want an armadillo burger,
I have it.
coyote shish kebab.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah, I got coyotes, I got bobcats, I got everything.
Bobcats.
Yeah, I sell bobcat meat.
I mean, you've got hundreds, if not thousands of animals that you're processing. If you don't have a place for the ostrich beaks or the toes or the skulls or the intestines, you've got mountains of that stuff left on your farm.
I got standing orders. Standing
So
orders.
people lining up out the door
Yes,
waiting for
yes.
a bucket of beaks.
Yes. As many I can produce.
That's fascinating. There's a lot of volume of intestines in there and all the organs. For an ostrich, it's got to be like
Not
full
that
of 5
much,
gallon
not
bucket.
that much. Yeah, but it is there, yes.
Where does that go? That's a lot of stuff.
You know, all these Asian people, they have some medicinal value for that.
Okay.
They use that. They use the nails, they use the legs, they use the marrow bone of ostrich for something.
For medicine.
Yes.
Ostrich toenail
Yes,
medicine.
yes,
Who
yes.
is using that?
Asians, Chinese, Orientals, all, the whole Asia. I sell the ostrich dick, penis.
You sell an ostrich penis?
Yes, yeah. I sell it for 50 or 100
what?
bucks each. To make a soup. Lion penis, I sold for 10,000 bucks. The one Chinese guy bought it.
All of these miracle cures you've just heard about have anecdotal evidence to support them. Not scientific evidence. Anecdotal evidence. That guy just mentioned selling a lion's penis as a cure. He didn't say that anyone came back asking for a refund afterwards. Whoever it was that paid thousands of dollars to buy and eat a lion's penis, they thought they were getting their money's worth. All of these quack remedies from the Dark Ages and the new ones that are being made up by hippies on the internet every day. It may not be easy to appreciate what separates them from modern medical science. It may not be easy to appreciate what differentiates the truth from a lie, but I'll tell you one thing. Here on YouTube, each and every one of us gets to do the research for ourselves. We get to share our skepticism, we get to share our doubts, we get to share our findings. And that's why it is so tremendously important that we have intellectual integrity. Here on YouTube, there is no plot, there are no special effects. Honesty is the only currency we've got. So to that other YouTuber who accused me of lying, who accused me of making claims that there was just no scientific evidence to support, I'm going to ask you to delete your video in which you claim that I don't have intellectual integrity. And I think you know why.
I mean, really, people like to disrespect my crew, but the fact is that you know my name and I don't know you.